From Elaine Thompson making the best comeback the world has ever seen, to Carmelita Jeter refusing to slow down, these are the fastest women alive. Everyone here knows I'm starting with Elaine Thompson. The Jamaican sprinter is world-renowned as the fastest woman alive. Seriously, watching her run is like there goes the signal, and there's Elaine already making her way to the podium. The 100-meter sprinter's been a regular feature at the Olympics, where she's won not once, twice, or thrice, but 5 times. Goes without a second thought, Elaine's one of the finest athletes the world's ever seen. She first came into the picture in 2015, where she obliterated her competition at the World Athletics Championships. She's quite frankly never looked back since. The Jamaican sprinter's status as the fastest woman alive is cemented by the fact that she became the first female sprinter in history to win the sprint double at consecutive Olympic Games. She's also the second athlete overall, behind the world's fastest man, Usain Bolt, to win the competition 2 years running. But besides being the fastest athlete on the track, Elaine's well known for also being the most charismatic one too. Her success on and off the track have led her to win coveted awards, such as the Laureus Sportswoman of the Year in 2023 and the World Athletics World Female Athlete of the Year. You'll only ever see this athlete prepping herself for her next big thing. There was a time, though, back in 2017, when people were seriously scared that Elaine might never perform again. We've seen career-ending injuries a little too often in the world of sprinting, and when Elaine revealed she had an Achilles tendon injury, fans thought this was it for the Jamaican superstar. Fortunately, the athlete revealed that while it never got so bad to need surgery, she realized she'd been overworking herself and needed to take a breather. This breather did affect her performance for a while after she got back, but Elaine's a fighter. Today, I'm willing to bet she's the best female athlete we've got. Now, I wouldn't be any good at my job if I didn't give you more insight into other female athletes who've quite literally given Elaine a run for her money. You've most certainly heard of Shericka Jackson, and if you haven't, you've been living under a rock these past few years. That's the only plausible explanation. Jackson has an incredible portfolio, racking up wins in just about every competition in the world. The athlete's a 3-time world champion, has won a gold medal once, and a silver medal thrice at the Olympic Games. What's more, she absolutely crushed her opponents in the Diamond League in 2022. Jackson's known for her unwavering determination and incredible speed. This Jamaican sprinter is known to be a winner on the 200-meter track. Every time she takes part in a competition, she leaves with another medal to add to her collection. The star athlete won bronze medals in the 2016 Rio Olympics, 2015 World Championships, and 2019 World Championships. Jackson also set a national record in the 2022 World Championships, winning gold in the 200-meter race. Just like the speedy women I've just mentioned, Sha'Carri Richardson isn't coming in any slow either. The American sensational sprinter rose to fame in 2019 during her time at Louisiana State University. She blazed through the track, leaving everyone in the dust. Richardson, while still a freshman at university, completed the 100-meter track in just 10.75 seconds. Yeah, she didn't just break a record with this, she destroyed the scale at the NCAA Division Championships. This was when the world really started to notice Richardson. She had the right stuff to become one of the best sprinters the world had ever seen. Naturally, in 2020, she took part in the United States Olympic trials, where she won the 100-meter run and secured her spot in the U.S. Olympics team. In April 2021, the track star one-upped herself for a personal best at 10.72 seconds. The world then started calling her the 6th fastest woman in the world and the 4th fastest in the United States. When she was making it big in the world, LSU couldn't stop bragging about her. One of their own was now a national sensation. But then her image took a nosedive, with her many controversies. When she started out, it looked like Richardson was aiming for the moon. In July 2021, though, she put her career in jeopardy after being disqualified from the Olympic Games for using cannabis. This invalidated her win at the Olympic trials, and she was told she couldn't compete further. Richardson obviously fought this for as long as she could. She called it unfair and compared her situation to Russian figure skater Kamila Valieva, who was found to be taking performance-enhancing drugs but was not disqualified. Her case received widespread attention and mixed reviews. Do you know who her biggest supporter was? Diddy. He accused the Olympic Board of racism and claimed that Richardson should be allowed to compete. Many fans believed that she'd done herself dirty by using cannabis. A few others sympathized with her though, especially after Richardson claimed she started taking the drug to cope with losing her mother's death. The athlete tweeted, "I am human." The track star's supporters started using the hashtag #LetSha'Carri Still, the track star was not allowed back that season. She stayed suspended in 2021, accepted counseling, and was back to competing in no time. In 2023, Richardson won the United States Track and Field Championships, coming in at 10.87 seconds in the 100 meters. She moved on to the World Championships, and it looks like her career's gaining momentum again. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce started her career in track at the same age as Richardson, and she's just as fast too. The Jamaican athlete is known worldwide for her incredible speed. She's won gold at the World Championship in 2020 and silver in the 200-meter race at the Olympics. Overall, Shelly-Ann's won 8 medals at the Olympic Games and has been crowned the world champion 5 times. Besides starting out young and being really fast, another thing Shelly-Ann and Richardson have in common is having their names attached to scandal. In June 2010, the sprinter was suspended after a urine test showed that the athlete had been using oxycodone. The use of the narcotic has been banned for athletes competing in world-renowned competitions, such as the ones Diamond League Shelly-Ann was set to run in. The sprinter insisted that she only used the drug to treat a toothache and claimed that it was prescribed oxycodone by her doctor. According to her, it wasn't like she was using it for fun. She had to take oxycodone. There's no arguing with the board once they've made their decision, though, and she accepted the suspension. Then, in 2011, the sprinter came back faster than ever before, which I didn't think was possible. Shelly-Ann's been named the second fastest woman in the world by the Olympic Channel. The track starlet also has a large following on social media. She often goes live on Instagram, preaching to followers about being mindful about what they say to athletes, because no matter how famous they are, they're still humans. Besides that, she's also advocated on sensitive issues such as mental health and women's rights. I'd say she's a symbol for women all around the world. The athlete's been named in the BBC's 100 Most Influential Women list in 2019. The star athlete's comeback after having her kid in 2020 was named as one of the 10 greatest comebacks by World Athletics. Speaking of the greatest athletes, everyone knows FloJo had to be featured in this list. In 1988, Florence Griffith Joyner became known as the fastest woman alive. She completed the 100-meter dash in 10.49 seconds. This is an incredible time, put her above any other female sprinter that has competed till this day. But Griffith Joyner, or FloJo as fans call her, is a controversial sportswoman. Many people believe her best time recorded may have been such because of wind direction. Some sports enthusiasts even went as far as accusing the record holder of taking performance-enhancing drugs. Regardless, FloJo is a legend on the track. In fact, she's so popular in and outside of the sports world that she even has a film based on her life. This film was produced by Tiffany Haddish, who partnered with Game One Studio. It aimed to tell FloJo's story from the eyes of her daughter. According to the filmmakers, people deserve to know more about the fastest woman that's ever existed. Other athletes worth mentioning on this list are Twanisha Terry and Mujinga Kambunji. Terry's record time is 10.77 seconds for the 100-meter dash. Kambunji's record time is 10.91 seconds, also for the 100-meter race. Carmelita Jeter is another notable sportswoman who took home the silver medal in 2012 for the 100-meter race with a time of just 10.78 seconds. To put things into perspective, an average female with no prior training or a special talent for sprinting would likely run 100 meters in 17 to 23 seconds. So, from Carmelita Jeter refusing to slow down to Elaine Thompson making the best comeback the world has ever seen, those were the fastest women alive.